crafters! This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and I'm here with the Florals Through the Year collection. This is a BetterPress calendar collection. It's a pretty collection that you can use to make beautiful little calendars. Think in the A2 size, even smaller, and you'll get the dates. You can use this collection to make as a gift for someone. You can use it to decorate your desk with your calendars. Very, very pretty, and you can press or glimmer with it. Love that! But before I get started in this video, check out Spellbinders' latest steals and deals. I will link my video here. Also, Crafters Kit Club is out. You have until the 27th for new subscriptions. Spellbinders still has their holiday gift sets where they bundle all sorts of goodies for one price. Your best deal is the Marvelous Machine Bundle. It includes 4 goodies: a white Platinum 6 die cut machine, a white Platinum Scout, a BetterPress letterpress system, and a glimmer machine. All 4 goodies for one great price. So if you want to update your die cutting machines, plus you'll also get 2 of them. You're going to get your little mini and your big one. Both of them will be in white though. And then a BetterPress and a glimmer. I think it is a fabulous deal, especially for the new crafter or somebody who wants to update what they have. Okay, crafters, let's take a look at this beautiful calendar. I love that you can add the florals or you can also change it up. I did it both ways. Let's get started. Happy New Year, crafters! This is the perfect collection to start off 2025. Florals Through the Year. Right here, you're seeing 14 products. Yeah. But I did package it a certain way because each month has a small size. This is your calendar collection. The one set that is specific towards 2025 is this one, the 2025 DIY calendar press plate. One die set is in here, and this is your easel die. So if you don't have BetterPress, which you can press or glimmer, but you still want to get this easel to hold your cards, this is a nice little bonus in this collection. Alrighty, let's take a closer look at all the goodies here. I hope everyone had a great holiday, great new year. It is 2025. Part of my body is still in 2024, but it is what it is. Am I the only one who felt like New Year's felt like a Sunday? And now everything else is like the start of a week? I am so discombobulated, but let's look at this beautiful calendar. So you're going to get all 12 months. And what I did was 4 months in one of my storage envelopes. The concept of Florals Through the Year is that there's a floral assigned to each month. I have 4 months in each packet, starting with January. There is the January Snowdrop, February Violet, March Daffodil, April Sweet Pea, May Lily of the Valley, June Honeysuckle, July Water Lily, August Poppy, September Morning Glory, October Cosmos, November Chrysanthemum, and December Holly Berry. I made 6 examples. Let me do a measurement off of September because that looks quite large. So you're going to get a BetterPress floral that you can press or glimmer. You also get the name of the flower here, like Morning Glory. Here is Cosmos, and the month on a press plate. These are strips, so you can put them anywhere. If you wanted to add this to your planner, it's very easy because everything is in pieces. So you can use a die here, like a sentiment die. If you wanted to use the September, you can press or glimmer, things like that. So there's lots of room to mix, match, and play because everything is separated. So for the Morning Glory, this measures 3 inches tall by 2 3/4 inch wide. I pressed everything. I did not glimmer. I am still in my purest BetterPress mode. The after Christmas sale at Spellbinders ends on the 5th. So you have time if you wanted to get any BetterPress ink, that's on sale, a BetterPress letterpress system, that's on sale, or the cotton card panels in all the sizes, that's on sale as well. The cotton card panels I used for this is this one. I used the pre-cut A2 panels, and it's 25 in a pack. That's on sale. This is the best time to get it when it's on sale, okay? So here I use porcelain on all my examples. Alrighty, so these are all those beautiful florals. Love, love, love. To add on to each month, there is this set, which is sold separately. the DIY calendar press plate for 2025. Here you get the days of the week, Sunday to Saturday. This would go with each set if you want it. You also get January 2025 coming all the way down to December. And then you get the dates. Do you notice that I have January here? This is October because October and January, the month is laid out the same. The first starts on a Wednesday. You would use this plate for January and October as well. If you have a smartphone, you can see the whole year on your smartphone and you'll see that this is accurate, okay? Love. So this now is in pieces as well. So you can choose to use the month with the year or take that out or just use this drop in. I played with all different versions of it. And I did use my BetterPress hack with this. I will link my hack video here so you can take a look at that. To hold all these dates up, if you wanted to keep them as panels or as a card, I did mine as cards. There is the DIY easel die, and it makes this. So here I'm using some wood grain cardstock. This is by Lawn Fawn. And what you do is you die cut this, one of each, and you paste this together in the back. So you're not bringing it inside and all of that. You're pasting it like so it stands firm. The stability bar is right here, and you simply fold it along the score line and glue it in here, and it will stand up like so, okay? But don't fold this inside. You'll take your card and be like this. So you can use this just for your cards. If you wanted to stand up your cards at your desk, mantle, etc., in your craft room, you could make a bunch of these and just stand them up on your shelf too. Then you don't have to worry about getting a display shelf with a groove, like a lot of card makers have to find that display shelf. It does not have a large footprint. So let's talk about the sizing. The width of it is between 3 3/4 of an inch. The height, 4.5 inch tall. Open, it is 2.5 inch, okay? So it does have a small footprint. It is sturdy enough. You could use your 100-pound cardstock. You could also use your 120-pound cardstock. I think this wood grain is like 100-pound, but it's pretty though. I like the wood grain look. So that's the DIY easel die set. 3 dies, and this can go beyond this collection. Alrighty, now let's look at my examples. Here are my first 2 examples using the calendar as intended. All my cards are A2 cards. So you see that the sizing is not filling up a full A2. You could just have it as a full panel, but I decided to bring in foundation dies. This is on sale too. If you watched my sale video, this is the perfect touch. I had to use it with this collection. It works so well with it. So what you're seeing here is the January floral, which is called Snowdrop. I didn't use the word January. I didn't use the name of the flower either, but I used the calendar. Then February, this is Violet. This one I use the sentiment February. And I came over here now to the calendar press plate, the DIY press plate. And I used it 2 different ways just to see what it's like. This is black BetterPress ink. This is Thunder gray BetterPress ink. Up here, you're looking at a combination of BetterPress ink and Altenew Fresh Dye ink. Okay. The green ink you see here is a BetterPress ink. This is the Woodlands BetterPress ink. Laurel. This is the first time I'm using Laurel. This is perfect for your all year round green. The other greens, pine is a darker green, more Christmassy. It could also just be a darker green. Spruce is a beautiful color as well. So this is a great set. This is on sale now too, part of the BetterPress ink. This is the first time I'm seeing this on sale. You can also get the reinkers and you can get the big DIY pads, which I did buy. I have loaded these 3 colors. I'm going to now load in that Laurel too, because this is gorgeous. Black, I used here, okay? Everything else is Altenew Fresh Dye ink. On this example, you're seeing the January 2025, and you're seeing that Sunday to Saturday, plus the drop-in with the dates. On the February one, Sunday to Saturday, that top piece, and then the February set. I have it laid out January, February, March, April, this way. Okay, so October is here, November is here, December is here. But at least I have everything laid out on this. After I pressed my floral with the ink color, then I wanted to bring on some foundation dyes because I just wanted to have the fun of the foundation dye. Isn't this one fabulous? That's a throwback die. The Throwback Faves collection is a series of dies that Spellbinders brought back, limited time, limited quantity. A lot of it is now selling out. I think label 17 is still there. This is a gorgeous one, especially for something like this. So if you wanted to give a card on somebody's birthday, this is a different way of doing it. You could give them the calendar here. You could also make it like a removable thing with some detachable tape. On the inside, then you could put happy birthday and your sentiment. You have lots of options with something like this. I decided to turn them all into cards. So I use for January, label 17, largest die in here, which is what I used here, 3.5 inch wide by 5 1/8 of an inch tall. So it's perfect and still fits on an A2 card. Background of it, and you're going to be seeing a lot of black cardstock. I use black as my contrast against the porcelain cotton card. Perfect Touch rectangles on sale right now, half off. This is a steal. Largest die in here is an A2, 4 1/4, 5.5 inch, and then it comes in 6 more times down to a tag. It's out here. I am filming and it's turning nighttime. It's like the sun sets so fast and it gets dark so quickly, but I think you can still see the beautiful stitch detail. This is a great die set that works with a lot of foundation dies. Here you're seeing it working with this beautiful bracketed look. I love this. And then here it is, 2 layers, this layer and the second layer coming in. So the distance here is 1/4 of an inch on each side. So this is 1/2 inch coming in, 1/4 of an inch all the way around, okay? If I had just done the floral by itself, I could have come into something even smaller. After I made these two, then I started to really play with this, bringing in wax seal and such. Right here, where you see my little gem, the Altenew ink made a little line. I just put a gem to cover it up. I had done all of this. I pressed the floral first, then I came in here with the sentiment. Use your magnetic chase to do the alignment, okay, of keeping this straight. Bringing on the die after I press it out also helped me to straighten this out in case it's just a little bit off, okay? I use the gems here. Up here, I use some pearls. Isn't that pretty? I bought these pearls from Simon Says Stamp in different colors. Love that. So this is card 1, card 2, January, February. To continue my February trend, because February is Valentine's and I'm getting into that, everything has to be red mode. Coming off of Christmas, which was a lot of red too, I'm still there. For this example, I knew I wanted to make a Valentine card. Because the florals are not that big, I'm using the August Poppy here actually. Came in with some red and again the Thunder BetterPress ink. I used the August Poppy only. I wanted to revisit this beautiful wax seal. Wax seal stamps are on sale. Wax seal beads are on sale. This is not on sale because this is brand new. This is from the December Kit Club. This is called Scallop Heart. Love this little oval right here. You can use 3 or 4 wax beads. You don't have to go into the 5 and 6, and it makes a beauty like this. I did not even need to bring in a metallic marker. You see the depth and the beauty of it? It's not a 3D wax seal stamp, but it's performing like it is. I love this little beauty right here, so I wanted to revisit her again. In that Kit Club video, which I will link here, I used this about 3 times already. I'm still using it. So this is a winner right here. It may be available now. If not, then it would be in the past Kit Club coming soon. So after I pressed that August Poppy, did my wax seal, then I needed to cut my panels. To cut the panels, because I'm now mixing. Perfect Touch rectangles is right there. Everything else is one of my favorites. Precision layering, A2, A and B. I'm playing with all the layers here. One of the dies from in here, I don't know which one, because I was just pulling and testing and pulling and testing, fits this sizing of Perfect Touch exactly. Because this comes in at 1/2 inch, there will be a coordinating die in this set here to go along with all of these as matting layers. Thumbs up. So even at this smaller sizing, you will find that matting layer. I'm using this Perfect Touch die here in gray. Because I had so much black, white, and red going on, I brought in gray just to be that other contrasting color, and I'm loving it here. Pop this up off of this layer. Then I came in here again. So now when you go between these two, unlike this one, which is 1/2 inch apart, when you go from one to the other, you're now at 1/8 of an inch spacing because you have 16 dies in each set. You can get thin layers like 1/16 of an inch on each side. A2 on the outside in gray, which is from set A, that's the largest die. Here in black, I'm also using the Perfect Touch. So I'm having fun just mixing and playing right here. Love that. For my wax seal, I didn't want to bring in sealed twine because this is so small. Sealed twine would have been like too much here. So what I brought in is some Vivant. Vivant is not on sale, but you know I love Vivant. Ask to be notified if you want to get some of this circle cord. Love this stuff. So I'm using the circle cord here in black wrapped around. And you see how it's folded nicely. I taped it on. It's a hot mess underneath here. Nobody sees it. And then I put the little wax seal on top. I came in with a BetterPress sentiment from the Love on the Rocks collection. I will link my video here. Beautiful collection. This is called the Valentine Happy Hour Sentiments Press Plate and Die. You press or glimmer this once, die cut it once. Here I use Cheers to Us on Valentine's Day. It says a lot, but it's a small footprint and I put it right there. Love this card. So you see, from the idea of having just the August poppy, everything else came into play. So you can really customize this. This could have easily been happy birthday with a different wax seal too. No wax seal stamp. Then the sentiment could have gone here. Lots of fun, and I love the sizing of this. This does not have a terribly high price point because they're so small. So that's card number 3. Up next, here is a March card, birthday card. So this time I pressed out the March flower, which is a daffodil. I did use the word March, and here I'm using the same Laurel BetterPress ink, and the yellow, that is just one of those Alta New Fresh Dye inks. After I pressed out the panel, then I wanted to create more layers. You see how all my layers are looking different too. You see how you can mix, match, and play? So this is a great example of having fun with precision layering. In this instance, I'm only using precision layering A2, set A, the largest die. And then I'm coming in with 2 layers of Perfect Touch rectangles. The inner one, I cut the porcelain cotton card, and then this one, gray cardstock. Then I needed a sentiment. This is also on sale at a steal, half off. This is a beauty right here. You Are Everything Sentiments, Press Plate and Die. The one I always call I Am Everything Sentiments. Here I use, this card is full of birthday wishes. I love the sizing, says a lot, fits right there. It looks like it was meant for this card. Love it. So you get all these fabulous sentiments that you can press or glimmer once and die cut once. Love, love, love. Here you're seeing it glimmered on black cardstock with opaque white hot foil roll. I know I've been using the matte silver a lot lately, but I'm coming back into that opaque white. So super pretty. You can tell I was experimenting and having fun. Then my experiment went further with my next card. This time I wanted to change the foundation die, and I also wanted to do a floral reflection. Very similar to a lot of Spellbinders dies that have the floral reflection. That's what I wanted to do here, just to see. Here's an example of some of the Spellbinders floral reflection. There is a floral reflection collection. There's also 4 petals. Then there's some others as well. And what you do is you make one set and then you reflect it on the bottom. That's what I did here using the BetterPress, which I am using the April Sweet Pea. Isn't that fun? Love. A lot of experiment is happening here with the florals through the year. I wanted to test it myself and also just to show you, you can have a lot of fun with this beyond always making it a calendar piece. Because you can make a nice birthday card with this. You can keep on pressing it all the way around too. And because it looked like this, some of you may know what I came in with. Essential Modern Ovals, also on sale. I'm not using the largest die in here. The largest die in here is 3 1/4 by 5 1/2 because I would have been all the way out here to the A2. I'm coming in maybe about these 2 in. I decided to bring on a different shade of gray cardstock because I had pressed out the stems in Thunder. It's so small, I still didn't bring in seal twine. I brought in another Vivant favorite. This is called Thin Cord. This comes in gold, silver, rose gold. I'm using the silver here. I wrapped it a couple times. It looks like a complete mess underneath this panel, but no one sees it. All they're seeing is a pretty top. So don't worry about the back looking like a hot mess. Keep it moving if nobody sees it, right? You can see that I used the die also for placement. You notice how I'm cutting it right there to the edge? I could have chosen to go one bigger, which is what I did here. So now because it is in the evening, it's not nighttime yet, but it might as well be. This is the same shade as this. In person, you can see that I have 2 panels. So I did cut this out, same color, but this is almost like a charcoal gray. So it's the porcelain, another layer, then this. I didn't pop this up off of this. Just a little texture, minor. The cardstock I'm using here is basil with the texture look on it as well. I just wanted to see what that would look like. Then I came in with this wax seal. This wax seal is also from a previous kit club. It is Love You to the Moon and Back. This is with the pearl white wax bead. And then I came on with a black marker. I didn't use precision layering for the base. I just had cut the base straight out, okay? You could also do happy birthday here in the center with a word die, or you could come back into You Are Everything with the happy birthday. That could have worked there too in the center. Lots of fun. For my last card, of course, I had to come into the Christmas version. I adore this card. This one is popped up a few times, okay? This card features the beautiful December Holly Berry. Isn't this fabulous? I pressed this out using pine this time. So that's what the pine looks like. Here is what the laurel looks like. So laurel is that color green, which is all year round. Pine can still work all year round. And I could have gone spruce, but spruce would have been too much of a tealy green. I wanted it to be a traditional green. And I think this is gorgeous. I could have also done the floral reflection. I was thinking about it, but it would have been tall. And I was keeping into the A2. I'm in an A2 phase right now. Crafters, I'm trying to break back into my 5x7. I don't know. I'm having a moment. And I'm just going with the moment, but it's bothering me. You know, I love to do an A6 and a 5x7. Expect to see it in my kit club because I'm going bigger again. I love to do different sizes, but I am staying here for some reason and I don't know why. For those of you that do A2 cards, you must be loving all of this because that's all I've been making lately. Every single card in this video is an A2. Here you're seeing a combination of precision layering A and B. For the black card base, I'm using the largest die, which is an A2. Coming into that red layer, it looks like I'm coming back probably in here because I can see the spacing. And then this layer is going to be over here because you see how thin the spacing is? That means I'm going in between the two, between A and B. Put this in your wish list if you don't own it. I should have bought this when I had first put it in my wish list because I use it over and over again. And I'm using it on a lot of my A2 cards I've been making. I keep reaching for set A in particular. Budget is tight, go with set A because you get the A2 in here. If you want to cut your own A2 base and then you're always doing layers, then you can go into set B, but you could also still stay with set A. Love, love, love. And I think you saw them working on all my examples too. Here it is just doing the 3 layers, but it's so pretty. This is popped up off of this using 3mm foam because of this. I wasn't sure if 2 was going to be high enough for it. And because this is cotton card, I didn't want a lump showing through because I wrapped this in the back. This is so beautiful. I bought this when it first appeared as Spellbinders. This is a Vivant cord as well. I think this would be a very specific one. This is a beauty. Now that I used it, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm so glad I have this. I may get a second one when they bring it back. It's sold out already. It may come back. Merry cord. Love, love, love. Because it does have this little bit of cotton on it, that's where I thought the height would have been too much. And I didn't want it to look like flat panel, lump, lump, lump. That would have just been like, no, it wouldn't look good. So that's why I went higher. So if you look at it on the side here, I think you can see how I left the spaces just for my sanity. So I did the 3mm height and I think scrapbook.com still has their rolls on sale. So fun. I love this. I don't know why I didn't use it over the holidays. I should have, but I'm loving it here. And then I came into this beautiful wax sealed, most wonderful time of year. Here I'm using black wax beads. And then I came on with the Deco Color silver metallic marker. Isn't that gorgeous? And then I finished off the whole thing because gems are on sale too with some red gems. So when you press this out, it does have holly berries, but they were in green. It was green on green and it was bothering me. So I came in with the little red gems and I think that's really pretty with the red gems. I think this is a gorgeous card. I would love to get a card like this for Christmas. It does have a little fun because of the cord and then the wax seal is here. Yeah, love. Okay, crafters. So that is it for the Florals Through the Year collection. What do you think? I hope I gave you some ideas on how to stretch it. Why not have fun? If your budget is tight because it is after Christmas and maybe you did way too much shopping, you don't have to buy every single one of these. You could buy a few of them, put the rest of them in the wish list. My favorite in this whole floral is this one, the holly. The holly is gorgeous. I love this too. I love the daffodil. This one. You can look at the whole thing. I will link the whole entire collection. And I believe there is a bundle too for this, okay? If you decide to buy the bundle, you'll always get a discounted price on that. So that's good as well. And don't forget the easel, so you could stand up your card. And you can also give that to someone as well. I think this is gorgeous. And look at how precision layering and the Perfect Touch foundation dies are working. And this bracket, get her before she goes. Okay, she's on the way out. This is that Label 17 die. This is a beauty too. I think she adds elegance very easily, very quickly to your cards too. Okay, crafters, until the next video, stay crafty, my friends. Bye.